Happy Halloween! Hello, I'm Brad Thompson, and this is Cutting Words. With Halloween coming up, I thought I'd find a horror adventure, a one-shot on DM's Guild, Dungeon Masters Guild. It's dmsguild.com, and run it for Halloween for my friends, and do a review for the channel. I thought, two birds, one stone, fantastic. So I jumped on DM's Guild and had a look. They had a Halloween sale, so I looked through their products, purchased a whole bunch of adventures that were on sale. Looked through them all, try to find. Went through the weekend, going through, seeing anything that kind of jumped out at me as being a great horror adventure in my eyes. And unfortunately, after a while, I had to give up because I just keep finding adventures that, they make great dungeon crawls, and walking through a haunted house where monsters jumping out at you, hack and slash, but for me, I wanted something more felt more horror, like, because it's difficult with Dungeons and Dragons, where finding a zombie, it's not really horror, that's just regular D&D. I mean, that's Tuesday, that's not a Halloween special. So it was a tricky one as I went through, because it was just a lot of that I found. I'm hoping there is some out there, but I could not find it. I had to give up at a certain point because you buy an adventure, you read it, no, it's not quite what I'm looking for. Oh, money down the drain. Next. It is like, don't get me wrong. The DM's Guild is a fantastic resource, and there's some great stuff on there. It just can be very hard to find what you are looking for, and I was hoping to find that. An adventure, that one shot that really fell into the horror genre that I wanted, and alas, I could not find it. And so, to get an idea of what I'm looking for here, I got I Google searched the horror genre to make sure we're on the same page. So the horror genre is, according to Google, as Google search here, is it's meant to scare, startle, shock, and repulse, is to elicit a sense of dread. So I felt it is difficult to do in a tabletop game, especially Dungeons and Dragons, where you are typically heroic adventurers, and you're quite powerful even, and trying to get that actual sense of dread, that scare factor, is harder to do. Get that mood at the table, and I felt none of those adventures I looked through really ticked that box for me. Like, I want in a horror that's it's not just combat. It is like combat should be very rare, or where it does happen, it should be absolutely terrifying. It should be a lot of suspenseful build up. It should be the unknown. Should not know what this monster is. What is this thing? I guess I want a little bit of mystery, but in the horror. But it's like, what is this? What is going on? And still a satisfying payoff there. But it's, and I just definitely found I couldn't really find that. But if you are aware of an adventure like that I'm describing on the DM's Guild, please let me know. Put it in the comments, and I will happily look this up, check it out, and hell, if it's what I'm looking for, I will review it and I will run this adventure. So please, put it in the comments and I'll check it out. I'd very much appreciate that, because I could not find it. I had to give up, and so now I moved on to Plan B. For Halloween, I'm working on a adventure of my own design. I came up with something. Alright, so I couldn't find something that fit the bill, so I had to think, and I've come up with something that I think will fit that bill, and I'm going to try and write that up and run it for Halloween. and I'll try and eventually get on DM's Guild as well. It won't be there for Halloween though, because the art formatting and things. But I will try and get out there soon. Especially also with Fizbands coming out soon. That is due to come out today, I think, within 24 hours, online anyway, on the DM's Guild, not DM's Guild, D&D Beyond and other online sites will have that available. Won't be available in physical copy here, I don't think, for a little bit longer in New Zealand. It takes a little bit longer at the moment with the world as it is. But yeah, so that's my current predicament. I failed to find a horror adventure to review and run. But I'm hoping to alleviate that. I'm hoping someone might recommend something that actually fits that bill. Failing that, I will write my own. I'll put it out there and see how that goes. And I'll do a little video about the process, perhaps design process behind that. That might be useful. Might be interesting. Yeah, it's a tricky one because it's not. Just get that genre thing up there again, because yeah, it's a strange one. I feel that there should be something out there of that genre. You don't need a film degree to fully understand the genre of horror, but I do have a film degree, and I do majority of my adult working life has been working in or around the film industry. So yeah, I feel well educated in this topic, and yeah, I'm just surprised I could not find something like this. So I'll see how I go looking that up, and yeah, if you do have any adventures that fit that bill, do let me know, please, in the comments. As well as with Fizbands coming out, I'll be reading that. That's my tomorrow plans, I think. Reading through that book, so I'm very excited for Fizbands. And if there's any content you'd like me to cover in Fizbands, do let me know again in the comments, and I will look into that, because yeah, I'm very excited for Fizbands. Give me some of those dragons. Yeah, so if you like my video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Yeah, I'll get to work on some more videos for you. Yeah, let me know what you want to see, and I'll see what I can do. Alright, it is very, very late here on the making of this video, so I should go to sleep. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you around. Alright, see ya.